Turn me up.
All right, welcome everybody to the official Vector Esports podcast. I am your host, Monksbud, coming at you from the monastery. There's my co-host, Illings, over there, getting it done. Illings, how's the new job as assistant basketball coach? You look like you're the gym coach.
I mean, I don't know about basketball, bud, but
football,
rugby.
Soccer?
Got my name written all over it. Rugby or soccer, let's get it.
Perfect.
Hey, it's the Euros right now. I'm in Euro fever. Second biggest soccer tournament in the world going on right now. I'm enjoying it. I'm watching pretty much every game. So
fantastic, dude. How's your week been?
It's been ups and downs, you know what I mean? It's one of those weeks in Verdansk where you kind of wanted to forget it, but you move on to the next one. So, yeah, we didn't have the best week. We had two pretty bad tourneys back to back.
Oh,
yeah, we go on to next week.
Were you in last night's?
Last night's? There wasn't one last night.
Oh, that's next Monday?
They've changing it, so Midnight Gaming have now changed it. They're doing it. The cash tourneys are going to take place on Thursdays as well.
What?
So every other week there'll be a cash tourney and a free tourney. I know that I know that's horrible for you, buddy, but
I got to figure out a Monday tournament or like a Sunday. Monday works for me.
While we're on the topic of tourneys, bud.
Yeah, huge announcement. Drum roll.
Huge announcement. I mean, we've kind of already announced it, but
we've teased it.
It's now secured in. The date's set. Everything's ready to go. All that's we're waiting for is Midnight Games to get their sign-ups ready. You can start signing up for it. Hopefully, before the end of this weekend, you should be able to sign up for it. Midnight Gaming and Vector are teaming up to put a massive cash prize on the line. It's going to be a huge tourney on July 9th.
That's right.
That's when it's taking place. Friday, July 9th, and it will be at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's a 2.5-hour quads kill race.
That's
so
fantastic,
we're excited for it. We're looking forward to it. We're going to get some absolute demons in the tourney.
As you do.
But there's going to be two different divisions, I'd say.
Okay.
One division is for our sweat teams. You can have whatever KD you want. It can be, obviously, unless you're cheating, you can have up to whatever how high your KD is. Team KD of 5.5 or above. You can get your team in there, sweat it out, have a load of fun, get the most kills, and you win some serious money.
So it's 5.5. That's good.
5.5 Team KD.
That's good. So if you're a little bit above 1, you and your pals that are
a little bit above 1.
Yeah, I'd be in the second pack.
Guys who are around the 1 KD, under the 1 KD mark, that kind of area. We have a separate division all for you guys as well.
Yeah, that's perfect though.
We don't want you to put you in the same division as all of these sweats.
Yeah.
Who are just going to be getting a stupid amount of points, and you're never even going to compete with them.
Yeah.
So what we have is a separate division, which is for 5.4 KD or below as a team KD.
Yeah.
That's team total KD. We have a separate division. We have a big cash prize on the line for that as well. So we want anyone to compete in it. This isn't just for the sweats. This is for anyone. So we're looking forward to the tourney. Like I said, July 9th. Should be a really good one.
That's fun, dude. It's a couple $100 too, isn't it?
Yeah. So
it's good, decent money.
Winners of D1 will win $600 between 4 of them, and I think the winners of Division 2 will win $400 between the two of them. So still a big amount of money on the line. And you got to think that's $100 each.
Yeah.
So it's only a $20 sign up fee each person.
That's a $25 an hour if you win.
Exactly. It's worth it.
That's good money. That's big money, fellas. Huge.
It is definitely worth signing up for it. Check all over Vector social media as well as Midnight Gaming social media.
I've already posted
more information about the tournament we posted. Definitely gonna be a fun one, and we can't wait to see you all there.
You think you're gonna partake? You gonna enter?
I'm on the fence right now. I think I will.
It's a couple weeks away. I mean, you could definitely.
July 9th.
I'm close. Close to tournament ready.
I don't know if we need you, Monks, I'll be honest.
I'm close though, dude. I'm telling you, by July 9th.
I mean, you're going to have to call off work.
I know.
Aren't you? You're going to have to call off work.
I'll
and
have
you're going to have
say,
to find
hey,
yourself a squad.
Hey, I got to get
Get
up with
Jeremy
the boys.
on the phone. Get Jeremy on the phone. Get him involved. He'll be completely down for it.
Hello? Jeremy, are you there? Yeah, it's go time, bud. Get the scuff ready.
It's 20 time. Let's go.
It's 20 time.
Get the scuff ready.
Call your pals. Get the G Fuel out. It's time to go.
The G Fuel is the most important
thing.
thing.
Time to go. We're landing super for 2 hours. How long you said it was for?
2.5 hour kill race.
Woo!
Best 3 games in 2.5 hours.
Okay. That's what they normally do, right? So you have 30
yep,
minutes.
that's their usual layout. So we're not really taking a lot away from their usual layout.
That's
we're
good.
just putting the money behind it. Let's say it.
Yeah. Getting it pumped up a little bit. Just putting a little juice into it.
Yes, for sure.
There's a huge tournament going on right now. Old J Gods tournament.
Oh yeah, J Gods 100K tournament. I've been watching a little bit of it today. It's an interesting format. What J Gods got.
Is it like 1v1, but it's 2v2?
No, it's a 2v2 sort of round robin kind of thing. So everyone plays everyone. So it's not like a single elimination or a double elimination bracket. Okay. Everyone plays everyone in the groups, and then top. I think it might be 3 teams from each group go through.
Okay. I was wondering how it went.
And then once the final comes around, which I believe is in 2 weeks' time, is the final. In 2 weeks' time, the final is double elimination brackets. So, yeah, it should be definitely interesting to see how that tourney is going to work. We're excited to see that. Obviously, we also had VektorCast showdown this morning, which was won by Aiden and Rated. Once again, it seems like
holy.
I mean,
is he now
they go now. Aiden and Rated are now 1 and 2 in Warzone earnings.
Wow, that makes sense though.
Yeah, I mean it does. I mean they've been a duo for a long time.
Yeah.
My question is Monks, do you think they're the best duo out there, or do you think there's another duo that can beat them, just gets maybe less invitations?
I mean, I don't know if it's less invitations, but I mean, shout out! I love my guy Huskers. Huskers and Noobs.
They've been frying recently.
They fry just because I like him because he's on mouse and keyboard, and as a mouse and keyboard player, I need somebody that's on mouse and key to like root for, because there's not many of us. You know what I mean? There's not many pros that are playing tournaments on mouse and key.
Well, I mean that's because aim assist, right? You say it yourself all the time.
I do,
aim assist, right?
Dude, it is. I had a little clip I was working on, like so. On mouse and key, if you melee when someone's down and you're not aiming down, it doesn't hit them. It's just above them. You don't get the hit markers. I'm like, are you kidding? I gotta aim down to finish this guy? Tough, man.
I think that just talks about your gameplay, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. Why am I meleeing straight ahead when I need to aim at him if I want to hit him?
Right. I mean, on controller, you still have to aim at them. You realize that, right?
No,
you still have to aim down to, like, if you're going to melee them to finish him.
Aim assist will finish it off for you. You'll be good. I die a lot from it, I know.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Here it is. Let's start it. 10 minutes into the pod.
10 minutes in, we're already getting the... It's not even console wars anymore. It's just what format you prefer to play. But hey,
that's it.
I'm sticking with my controller. I'm sticking with my controller for a while.
Yeah, as you should. I mean, I'm kind of sad I left it.
I mean,
controller for mouse and key,
as pretty much everyone did. I grew up on a controller.
So did I. I'm gonna grow up.
That's what I can never. I feel like I'd get too fat fingered with it.
Yeah, I mean, I do.
I feel I wouldn't be able to do it. So
I mean, how many times do you hear me throw a stun and you're like, is somebody throwing a stun?
I mean, Selenia does it more than anyone. I'll say that.
Well, he's new. I mean, he's what, a month in?
He's he's been on there for 3 months now.
Yeah, he's super new, and I mean, I'm proud of him. Good shout out to Selenia.
He's doing well. He's doing well. Shout out to our boy Selenia.
Hitting snipes.
Occasionally.
Yeah, but I mean, it's hard on mouse and key.
I'm not going to give him too much credit here. He might be watching.
That's true. Let's rein it back. He's gonna get.
Yeah, we got it. We don't want his ego to go to the roof.
the Thursday tournament, he's gonna be going. What you guys are talking about? Going on?
Right, exactly. Yeah, we don't want that at all. The ego's already big enough. Okay, so moving on, we
Little
have,
CDL?
obviously. I was gonna do E3 first.
Okay. I was
So
checking it out.
obviously, we had E3 this weekend. Well, I mean, is it still going on? I think the final day was today, actually, of E3.
Makes sense.
So obviously, if anyone doesn't know, E3 is kind of like a showcase for gaming companies to come and show off the new games or consoles that they're bringing out, based down in LA.
Do you know what it
It's
stands
a
for?
huge event.
Is it like E cubed?
I don't know.
Electronics?
I'm assuming it would be convention, so no.
I don't know,
It
man.
wouldn't be E cubed.
E cubed. E3. Oh, maybe it's like E3 CPO? If anybody knows in chat, let me know what E3 stands for. Continue, my friend.
I don't know. Yeah.
Not too many big games, though. I was looking at...
Not too many, but we had a couple of huge announcements. Obviously,
saw the trailer.
Had a lot of Battlefield news came out.
Yeah. We got a date, October.
October for Battlefield. Also, we got to see a lot of the gameplay from it.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about the gameplay, Monks?
I mean, it looked like Battlefield.
It did look like Battlefield. I'll admit that.
I saw the trailer and I was like, wait, can we control cyclones? Is that what's going on in 2042? There's like this huge cyclone. I'm like, if we can call on a cyclone.
I will say, I think what they're doing with their dynamic weather, which is what it's going to be, because from what we saw, it's not going to be every game that there's going to be a cyclone. It's not going to be every game that we're going to get a sandstorm. So it's going to happen just randomly.
I feel like they did
amazing.
That in Battlefield 3 or 4 when some of the maps shit would happen.
I think they did it on some of the smaller maps, but they're doing it on the biggest of the maps.
I mean,
which is ridiculous. And they released the sizes of the maps that are going to be in the new Battlefield.
Huge, probably.
Their biggest map is, let's say, okay. So we all know the size of Verdansk by now. The majority of us do. The newest map is probably about. So am I, bud.
I know Farmland
I have a
pretty
love-hate
well.
relationship with Verdansk. The newest Battlefield is going to have a map that is about 3 times the size.
Okay. That's going to be great for people that like to fly.
Yeah, but here's the thing that worries me. They're going to have that size of map, but you're only going to have 128 versus 128. Or if you're on console, 64 versus 64. So my thing is, there's going to just be a lot of space.
Sure. Loot.
And I worry that it's just going to be interesting to see if it gets too slow gameplay.
Yeah.
And
could be more like PUBG. Did you ever play PUBG at all?
I did play PUBG. Yeah, and it was very slow just because of the smaller player numbers and the large map size. So I worry that Battlefield's going to be like that. We've already heard that they are not having a battle royale at the release.
Really, no BR.
No BR. It's definitely not a release. That they may look into doing one further down the road. But no BR, no campaign for Battlefield.
No campaign either?
2042. No campaign. So here's the thing, and I think they're still going to charge $60, $70 for the game.
It's EA. Why wouldn't they?
Exactly. It is EA. But I feel that
it's going to hurt them.
It's going to hurt them a lot, especially with the fact that there's no BR and no campaign. You're losing a huge market right there.
Well,
and people are still saying rip COD because Battlefield's going to be the new thing.
No, I'm not even going to buy it.
After the announcements, if it's as slim as just the multiplayer, I know they're going to have, I think it's 9 different maps.
Yeah.
But even that, I mean, is that worth $70?
No.
I don't think it's going to be.
Not to me.
So unless it does come out and it's only like $30 or $20, I probably won't be buying it.
Yeah. But you know what this is going to do?
And it's a shame because I was really excited for Battlefield. I thought they were going to come out with a BR. I thought they were going to challenge Call of Duty.
No.
And they're not. And the other big news, Halo. We all thought we were going to get a Halo BR. That's
multiplayer, yeah, just multiplayer.
So it's just multiplayer. It's free to play, which is great, but it's just multiplayer.
What do you think? I mean, that's bonkers, but you know,
there's got to be a game that comes out and competes with Warzone. There has to be, because otherwise, Activision, all the companies, they've got no reason to do anything.
Yeah. What are
They've
they?
got no competition.
No competition. Fortnite.
So
That's it.
Fortnite's the only competition, and let's be honest, the Fortnite market generally
Younger
is
kids.
younger
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah. 100%.
and you're not taken away from the people who are Call of Duty players.
Yeah. They'll be fine.
So Call of Duty is going to be fine for the next year, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Call of Duty is going to be absolutely fine. They've got no competition unless a game just comes out of nowhere like Fortnite did.
Yeah.
And creates something amazing and that everyone wants to play it.
I mean, people have tried, but it's just tough.
Yeah, it is tough. It's completely tough. And I mean, Apex tried it, obviously, and
yeah. Apex is competitor.
They were successful, and it's still a popular game, but
they just had finals.
Nothing quite to the comparison of what Warzone has done.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be interesting to see.
But I hope
if anything happens.
So Call of Duty's, a lot of big companies are notorious for this. So maybe they take the things that people are talking about with Battlefield and they implement it. Like, it'd be cool to have a nighttime one because they already have a nighttime. You know, they did it with the zombies and stuff like that. For dancing at night, every couple maps, just to change it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
I think it would be great. The one thing I will say is that for when the night mode did happen, it meant a lot of people were using thermals.
Sure. Which is cool. So, it changes the game a little bit.
Which is great, because it's a little different to what we're used to.
Strategy.
Just a standard VLK 3.0 scope.
Exactly. Cold-blooded, maybe.
Yeah, so that brings in the cold-blooded argument.
You know what I mean?
And then...
just something.
So what I think would happen if that was the case is people would just have a designated class. One class set up.
Sure.
One class set up where it would be the nighttime mode. And
imagine
the
rose skin at night. Woo!
I mean, this was the weird thing, though. The nighttime map had the best lighting of any map that Verdansk has ever seen.
You could see the rose skin.
You could see the rose skin. Because all the corners had lights in them.
Yeah, there was they did it smart.
They put lights in every corner, so there was no dark corners. It was just in the middle of the open was complete darkness. So that was.
Did they have? I'm wondering if. Now they didn't have anything Call of Duty at E3, right? We just had the season end.
No. So obviously we got season ended technically today.
Okay.
Was the end of season 3, so we have season 4 coming up. On Thursday is release day for season 4.
A couple days ago.
So looking forward to that. We'll speak a little bit about season 4 in a bit. The other big game at E3 that I want to talk about, though, I don't know if you saw this, Monks.
Listening.
The Avatar game.
Avatar game? Get out of here.
Yeah. Dude. Ubisoft are creating Avatar as a game.
Okay. Ubisoft? They're pretty good.
Has got my interest.
Is that a VR game?
No.
Get in the suit like Avatar?
I wish it was VR. That would be... Oh, my God. Can you imagine? That would be amazing as VR. But no, it's not going to be VR, but, I mean, it's got my interest already, but...
You big Avatar guy?
I mean, who isn't a big Avatar guy? That movie was amazing.
This guy?
Oh, God.
I saw it in the theater. I was like, this is a long movie.
It was a long movie.
It's a long movie, dude. It was one of the first... It's a long movie, but it's a great movie. What was that in? That was the first one that was like... Not 3D. Was it first 3D?
I think it was the first
one of the early 3D movies.
Yeah, I think it was
100%, and it was pretty cool, man. I mean, maybe I need to revisit it. You think I missed something?
I mean, I think it's one of the best movies ever made, personally.
Really? Wow. It's top 3?
Yeah, top 3 movies ever made.
James Cameron? No, I don't even think it's the top 3 movies James Cameron's done. James
Cameron's a hell of a director. Yeah. I'll be honest with that, but I think that Avatar, especially for its time, was the best movie ever made.
He did Terminator, dude. Terminator 1 and 2. I mean,
I didn't enjoy the Terminator series. For me, wasn't that good. It really wasn't.
And the
reason it wasn't is because it was just the same thing over and over again.
It's the Call of Duty of movies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Come on, man.
Put out the same dribble every year.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I only like the first 2, and then they just started, big blockbuster movies. They just keep rinse and repeat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And so many series have done that. I mean, you look at Fast and Furious.
Yeah, they're
just
still
the same
making
movie
those.
every time, and they're still making them. I don't know how.
A new one's coming out soon. But I'm excited for Diablo 2. I was a big
I
Diablo
saw you
2
were
guy.
excited for Diablo 2.
Yeah, September.
I was never in. I never got into Diablo.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you can get the one on console, which is huge because it was a PC game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I'll buy it for you.
I'll have a look at it.
I'll buy it for you one Friday night, dude. We'll drink some beers, play some Diablo 2. You'll love it. You might be hooked.
I didn't get hooked on Fortnite, that's for sure. So
yeah, that game's the skill gap is too high. You know what I mean?
Honestly.
You're doing too much. Like
it is, and that's why Warzone is kind of an easy game to play for us oldies.
Yeah, it's similar to. I mean, I guess next would be Apex. Do you have enough room on your hard drive to download Apex?
If I deleted Fortnite, which I'm tempted to do,
you should. You should.
Yeah, I might have to jump into Apex. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll definitely jump in with you. It's a good time. It's all about hitting shots. Gotta hit your shots. Yeah. Fights are a little bit longer.
Well, I mean, aim assist, right?
I don't think it's as strong. It's not as prevalent.
Oh,
it's gonna be harder.
And I probably won't play it.
I like just hitting the Mac 10 and spraying people.
Yeah. Another announcement we had over the weekend is obviously the brand new Nintendo Switch coming out. Nintendo Switch is obviously just taken off as one of the biggest selling consoles out there. And I mean, it's incredibly popular. So for them to bring out a new one is interesting. Yeah.
I wouldn't know, dude. PC Master Race, dude.
Yeah, you're on that grind, aren't you?
I wouldn't know, dude. I don't even worry about these consoles.
One day. New Nintendo Switch coming out, so that's exciting for all the sort of portable console guys out there.
Is that the handheld guy?
Mm-hmm.
With the two little.
You can also plug it in and have it on its TV.
Okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a pretty cool console, so they're bringing out a new one.
What kind of hertz they work
honestly
with?
Couldn't speak a huge amount about it. I haven't really looked into it that much. But
you're not a Nintendo guy, though, right?
No.
Nintendo 64 is the last one I owned.
I think same for me.
Yeah. It was the best. It was probably the best.
I played on the Wii a little bit, the Nintendo Wii a little bit, but
sure, I've played tennis.
Yeah,
sure. I've bowled. I've bowled on the
Wii.
Yeah,
Wii
I played a little Wii Sports.
Exactly. Wii Sports was where it was at. Let's be honest. Everybody enjoyed Wii Sports. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Season 4, and then we'll get into the CDL from last weekend.
Finish with a little CDL.
Obviously, we've got huge weekend coming up in CDL. But first, we'll talk about Season 4 of Call of Duty.
Thursday.
Cold War and Warzone, which obviously releases on Thursday in 2 days' time.
What can we confirm, my friend?
Well, we have the roadmap. The roadmap has been released. Metro will put a photo of it on the screen for the viewers on YouTube.
Perfect. Remember to like and subscribe, by the way. YouTube. Yeah, we gotta get those numbers up. We gotta get them numbers up.
Of course. Okay, so from what I was reading about the Season 4, we have obviously 3 new operators, 2 coming at the release of the season, 1 coming mid-season. The names of the people that I said last week were completely incorrect, so I apologize for that. That was a leak that was obviously incorrect. But we do have a South African mercenary who is just this huge, tough guy.
Sure.
Which we kind of did actually kind of predict it would be a big, tough guy.
You said something like that, yeah. Did they have a ninja?
Yeah. They didn't have a ninja. Yeah, you lost on that one, Monks. But yeah,
Season 5.
Very excited. We've also got new guns coming out, including one which will be very interesting to see how it works, the railgun.
What?
Sorry, like not railgun, nail gun.
I saw that. Is that like a melee thing? I saw the...
No. That's going to be an SMG, buddy.
What? Is that for zombies only?
No, that's going to be in Warzone as well.
Because I saw it and I was like, maybe that's just a zombie thing.
No, we're seeing that in Warzone. We've also got a brand new LMG and a new AR as well. And then during the season, we're going to have another SMG come out as well, which looks fairly similar to kind of the Fennec that we have in Modern Warfare. So I'm wondering if it's going to be a similar kind of gun with a very quick fire rate.
Yeah, fire rate. Just
and pretty high damage.
Burns through the clip.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, we're getting a brand new Gulag for Warzone.
Okay.
which is great because I just absolutely hate the current one.
Yeah, you get wrecked in the gulag. What's your percentage right now? 50?
Let's not talk about that one, monks. But yeah,
Moving on.
The standoff gulag was not for me. Let's just say that. Then also coming back to the game, we have Hijack as a Cold War map, which everyone will remember from Black Ops 2. Obviously, was great.
That's the ship, right?
Great. That was the yacht. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good map.
Which is a great map. So that's coming back to Cold War.
So that means it'll be in the CDL.
Possibly. There's no confirmation if that will be put into the rotation for the fifth
stage.
Well, the fifth stage, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah. So we don't know if that's going to be in there. I would love for it to be in there because it's a great map.
Great map.
Especially, can you imagine a search and destroy on Hijack?
I've played search and destroy on that map. I mean,
that would be awesome to see.
What was the last time I was Master Prestige? No need to brag.
Yeah, well, you've gone a bit downhill from there, buddy.
Yeah, I got full-time jobs and stuff like that. Unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it happens to us all.
We've grown up.
Yeah, we're older now.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, obviously some really exciting things. Obviously, we've got these new POIs as well in Warzone with these satellite crash sites, which no one really knows what's going to happen with them.
Okay,
I guess we'll see on Thursday.
It was a good trailer. What do you think about the little teaser?
It was a really good trailer. I enjoyed it.
So we're gonna get that operator, right? That guy with the mask.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to get him.
And then the tier 100 version of. So obviously you get a skin.
Yeah.
Character skin and the tier 100 of the battle pass.
Always.
So you know how they've been doing the ultra rare, the reactive camos?
They're doing a reactive skin.
They're doing a reactive operator.
I think that's in Fortnite, isn't it? Did they take out Fortnite?
I don't know. I don't know if they have it in Fortnite.
I think
but it's definitely going to be in Warzone. We're going to have a reactive operator at tier 100, which, I mean...
that's good.
If Metro can find the tweet right now, it's on Charlie Intel, and post it, obviously, for our YouTube guys, it looks unreal. It looks so nice. So I will definitely be rocking that once I hit tier 100 in about 3 weeks.
I might pop my tokens.
I have pop the tokens just to get it?
Yeah, just to get it. I mean, I have a ton of tokens. Why not?
I mean, hell, if you got them, spend them.
That's what I mean.
There are a lot of exciting packs coming through the season. So
as they always do, man. I mean, they had the 80s action here. I'm sure they'll do something similar. Just to keep it spicy, you know what I mean?
I mean, they need to keep the game fresh, that's for sure. I mean, that's definitely something that needs to happen.
So they're changing the map a little bit. You said with the satellite landings?
They're just bringing in a couple of satellite crashes, and they're not changing any POIs. They're just putting them around the map. So I think there are going to be 3 or 4 different satellite crashes probably around the map, which will be interesting. New exploration, see how much loot's there.
Yeah,
possibly maybe specialists. Who knows?
Sure, maybe a little bit. They'll probably bring back the one in airport.
I can only hope.
That airport one, remember the old one where the hole in airport? I wonder if it's one of those.
The under the map?
Yeah.
I don't know. And they
need to get rid of that tower. ACT. Get rid of that thing, man.
I want there to be an event where you can blow up the tower.
Or put a zip or something up there, dude. It's one way up.
I cannot believe that they still have not put a zip going up to 8.
A whole team, they just get most wanted and sit up there, dude.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Although you can actually glide in there now.
I mean, you can glide in,
on the top of where is it from? It's from right up at the top of the map, up by
way up there at Summit.
Yeah, up at Summit. Yeah,
you hit the radio tower and you can hit it.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
But you have to side glide the whole way.
Yeah, you have to side glide. Okay, I'll be doing that.
So there is a second way into the tower. But I mean, if you're gliding all the way, and you're just hoping that no one from that tower is looking out the window, but
especially if you're looking at side gliding too.
Yeah, exactly.
Unreal.
It's an interesting one.
I'll be going for that tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna test it out.
I'll test it out. I got to keep it spicy. I'm getting tournament ready, so I need to know these ins and outs. Need to get the map down.
See, my map knowledge is just far superior to yours, man.
That doesn't equate to kills, though, my friend.
I mean, I have more kills than you, so I mean, clearly it does.
It's debatable.
Okay, so we'll move on to this. We'll move on to the CDL.
A lot of good matches this weekend.
Obviously, we had the LA Thieves home series this last weekend, and we had some great games. Some big upsets as well. And then obviously the normal phase, pretty confident win against Minnesota during the weekend. New York Subliners were interesting. They won one game 3-0 and then lost another game 3-0. So it was kind of a little bit of an interesting weekend for them. Paris Legion looked strong this weekend, so that was good to see finally for them to finally hit some form. LA Thieves not looking so good, as well as the LA Gorillas. We kind of said last week both of them needed a strong weekend before Major Four. Both of them lost both their games this weekend, so not great for them. I will say though that LA Thieves obviously changed their roster once again before last weekend. So they did look good, and maybe it was just the fact that they just didn't have those reps with each other, and maybe going into the major, we'll see something a little bit different from them. I mean, other than that, most of the games were pretty close this weekend. I mean, Surge beating Optic was a huge upset, which actually, annoyingly, somehow you managed to predict that right, Monks. Although it was 3-1 rather than the 3-2 you predicted.
I'm trying to log in right now.
You did then
see how
you did then predict Seattle Surge to beat Legion, which they definitely didn't do that.
All right, I got 20. Not too bad.
Yeah, you did better than me this weekend. I got 16 this weekend.
Only 16. It was the double. I got the.
It was
the
double. The first double you got right. I got the second double right, predicting Optic to beat Thieves 3-1. I think you went with a 3-0, right? Oh no, you went 3-2. Optic.
I went 3-1. And that LA Thieves looks like I went 3-2.
To the Thieves 3-1. Or to Optic?
The Optic 3. So I nailed that one.
Yeah, it was just a couple of the games during the week that I just.
You know what I just noticed though? Minnesota took a game from FaZe.
They did take a game from FaZe, which was slightly surprising.
Right?
But
maybe there's a little chink in their armor.
I think it was a bit of Priester actually wanting a bit of payback after he got dropped from FaZe at the end of last year when the roster went down from 5 to 4. So Priester obviously is at the Rock here. And won, well, didn't win with Atlanta FaZe last year. Obviously, they came runners up to Dallas Empire. So maybe a little bit of sort of motivation there for Priester to get his own back on his old teammates. And I mean, he was definitely trying as hard as he could. He played very well this weekend.
They got to get you. London needs you, dude.
The
Royal Ravens are not looking too hot.
They're struggling.
Didn't pick up a game all weekend, it looks like?
No. They beat Gorillas.
Oh, they beat the Gorillas. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
that was just my predictions.
They did win a game, but it was a tough weekend. But London, I mean, that first game though, they played against New York again. 3 very close maps. So they are playing well. They're just not quite getting it done towards the end of the map. So hopefully. As a London standpoint, for all the London fans out there, hopefully they can start finishing out the map.
That'd be huge.
Obviously this weekend, and then moving on into stage 5, because they need to pick up a couple of games just to stay in contention for champs at the end of the year.
So what do we got going on here? I'm looking at this. So this is a major coming up here, June 17th?
So this weekend, we have major weekend. So this is going to be slightly different because our predictions, obviously, like we have done in previous weeks, where it's all the same matches, our predictions could get very different.
Yeah.
In terms of who plays who. So we're basically going to, instead of saying, I mean, obviously we'll say who we think are going to win out of the teams that we've got. We'll go winners round 1, winners
round 2,
round 2, and then once we get through winners round 2. We'll go all the way through the elimination bracket.
Okay, I see what. They got a winners bracket and a losers bracket.
And then as soon as we get to elimination round 5, we'll go do the winners final, and then we'll go on to the major final. Just so we can kind of keep it fresh in our memory who we've got coming from the winners and the elimination bracket. Okay, so are you ready to predict?
Or no?
I have not filled mine out, so I'm going to be
Perfect.
doing this.
We'll do it at the
on
same
air.
time.
It's going to be really tough, Mugs.
Minnesota versus New York, my friend.
Okay, so here's my Minnesota didn't play badly against FaZe.
They took a game.
They took a game from FaZe, and New York are going to be without Asim this weekend as he can't get into the country for LAN because he lives in Canada currently, and he can't travel to
huge.
America. So that's going to be a huge loss for them. They have basically an amateur playing for them, who's basically his first time playing in the CDL. Is going not in the CDL this year, I should say, on this game.
And it's going to be
in a major. So it's on LAN. We're finally back on LAN. So it's going to be all going to be in the same room. Which is going to be a massive weekend. It's going to be really exciting to watch.
Where's it taking place?
Dallas.
Dallas,
I believe.
Texas.
Yeah.
Okay. Love
Dallas,
that.
Texas. So
love that.
Here's the thing. I'm really struggling on this game because it's not going to be easy for either team.
Of course.
And the thing is, whoever wins it is probably going to lose and wins round 2.
Yeah, they're going to get smoked by FaZe.
Because they come up against FaZe.
Yeah.
I think I'm still going to back New York to beat Minnesota. I'm going to go 3-2.
Okay, so I think it's going to be close too, but you're saying a lot of things here, and I might just go opposite end of the coin because I had it 3-2 as well, but I might go 3-2 Minnesota. I mean, who's got a more veteran team? Because that's gonna, really show a lot.
Still, even with that amateur coming in, he's played in the CDL before. It's just the first time he's going to be playing on Cold War in the CDL this year.
Yeah.
So he has played in the CDL before.
Dang.
But and I mean, New York have some seriously talented players in Mac and Clayster. So I still think that they're and obviously Hydra as well. So I still think they're I still think they might just edge out Minnesota, but I think it'll be close maps. So Optic Chicago against Dallas Empire.
Thinking about this one, have they? They both had a pretty good weekend this past weekend. There were the double points. Both of them won their double points last week, but they weren't playing each other. It's gonna be a close one, I think. I think it's gonna be another 3-2. I'm giving it to Dallas. Hometown boys, right? I'm big on home field advantage. I think Dallas is going to take it 3-2. I think it's going to be... That's kind of an upset, isn't it? If they beat Optic?
No, I don't think so. I think Optic are actually kind of struggling right now. But I think it's going to be close. Again, I don't know which way to go with it, honestly. I mean, the thing is, we have no experience this year of these guys playing
together
on LAN, and right next to each other. So I mean, this is going to be huge. I just don't know which way to go with this. I mean, obviously Dashy had a great weekend. So did Scump. They absolutely annihilated the LA Thieves. I mean, it wasn't even close. I don't know, man. But then they lost to Surge earlier in the week, who are arguably one of the worst teams.
He got 6 skin though,
tough.
dude.
It's tough.
They got 6.
I think I'm gonna go 3-2 Empire as well. You know.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna back him.
You want to go down to the losers round, or you want to go over?
No. We'll do winners round 2 first.
Okay.
And then we'll go down to the elimination round. So
you just want to go to Toronto game.
Subliners. Is what we'll start with. I'm going 3-1 FaZe.
I'm gonna go sweep. Those are my boys down there, Atlanta. Hot Atlanta, right down the road a little bit.
Because you backed Rokia, right, to get to...
Sir?
You backed Rokia to get to winners round 2, correct?
No, I think I switched over to New York as well.
You went to New York? Okay, so you're just copying me now, all right.
You talked me out of it. Either way, they were gonna lose.
Yeah, I think New York might be able to pick up a hard point. The first hard point, because they're very strong on that. but I don't think they're any competition for FaZe really.
Yeah.
Toronto Ultra, Dallas Empire.
Yeah, same one. I think it's gonna be closer. You know what? Dallas.
We're
3-2.
in Dallas. Okay, I'm going Toronto.
Yeah.
I'm going 3-2 Toronto on that
Let's
one.
do that. Okay.
Okay, so we move
Awesome.
down to the elimination rounds. Starting off with the LA Derby.
LA
The
Derby
Thieves versus the Gorillas.
Oh
Who
my
you got?
god,
Who are you
0-0.
backing?
Let's just skip that one. What are we talking about? Let's see what 100 the Thieves got going on. Let's give them that. I mean, you would think it's going to be a long, drawn out one because that's tough. Are they going to pick up any though? Gorillas? Let's see what the Gorillas did. Okay, I mean they beat up some teams here. Okay. I think 3-2 Thieves.
I'm going 3-1 Thieves.
Okay. And then London.
And then
versus
Ravens
Seattle.
Surge. Arguably, I mean, this could be one of the best, worst matches of the whole weekend, honestly.
That's going to be a nail biter.
It's going to be a nail biter of how bad it's
going
to
to be. Beer drinker. It's going to be a beer drinker.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm going Royal Ravens here, and I'm going 3-1.
Really? I'll take Seattle.
Yeah. Take Seattle? Okay.
Let's go. I'm going 3-0.
You're going 3-0 Seattle. Okay.
3-0.
So you're really trying to back the beef.
USA.
Right now. You're really trying to back the beef. Okay. Florida Mutineers, LA Thieves.
Okay. So Florida coming off a pretty good week they had last week.
Yep. Just missed out on a win against win against Dallas. Just losing out in that map 5.
I think they're gonna continue build off of that. Build off your previous week, you know what I mean? And improve what you need to improve. But the real question is, are they gonna sweep the Thieves? Or you think the Thieves are gonna take one game? I think they'll take one. I'm gonna go 3-1.
I also went 3-1 Mutineers.
Yeah, let's say that. And then Paris.
And then Legion against Ravens.
Oh, I got Seattle though. Paris.
Well, for you, Paris against Seattle.
They just played this last week. As mine was Paris versus Seattle. And what'd they win? Paris went 3?
Paris won 3-1.
3-1. They're pretty good. They must have heard about what I said about Paris.
I think they definitely heard what you said last week about them.
Playing a little angry, it sounded like. So you got him against Seattle's too.
I got him against London right now. So.
London. What? Okay. Yeah, I guess because that's a coin flip, that one?
Yeah. I mean, Seattle, London is a coin flip. But Paris, London, I've gone 3-1 Paris.
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-2, dude. Seattle's going to turn it on this weekend.
Okay. Okay, well, I completely disagree with you there, but...
That's good. That's good.
We'll agree to disagree.
That's right.
Elimination round 3. We got Minnesota Rockia against... I think we both went for Florida Mutineers.
Yes, that's what I have as well. Yep.
So Rockia against Mutineers, where are you going with this, Monks?
So that's the... So this is the winners brackets finally getting into the losers, right?
Yes.
I think we're going to do 3-1 Minnesota. I think Florida takes one.
Yeah, I'm going 3-2. I think Florida will pick up a couple of maps.
Okay.
I think Minnesota will win it.
I like that.
And then Opt Chicago against... Have you got Paris?
I do have Paris, yep. Okay.
Yeah, Optic against Paris.
I think Optic, but I think it's going to be 3-2. I think it's going to be a heated one.
I'm going 3-1 Optic.
Be a hot one. Then you got Saturday. Okay.
So now in the next round, we both got Rockia. Do you have Empire here?
I got Ultra.
You got Ultra. Okay, so that's
Toronto.
where we differ. So for my prediction, I'm gonna back Dallas Empire to beat Minnesota Rockia 3-1.
Let's see what I got here. I'm trying to look back and see what we got. Minnesota. See if they've played before. Toronto versus Minnesota. A lot of 3-1s I've noticed. 3-1's fairly common in this.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, You got to think how close the maps are. They could go either way the majority of the time, unless it's FaZe playing. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of really close maps, so it does get to that stage.
I think I'm taking Toronto over
You're picking
Minnesota.
Toronto or Dallas.
Yeah, you're taking Toronto too over Dallas?
No, I've got Empire versus Rocket.
Okay.
So you're gonna pick Toronto over Minnesota?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And then the other game, you have Optic, correct?
Optic versus New York. Yep.
Yep. So we got the same games here. Okay.
This is gonna be gonna be a good one. If this plays out to this.
I'm going 3-2 New York.
Okay.
I think I think they'll have just about be able to beat him.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close one. That's gonna be a good series. If that happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it plays out that way, I think it's gonna be a great series.
Which obviously it definitely could not, and we could
we could be way off.
Completely wrong. We could be wrong the first two games, and our whole bracket's ruined. So,
I wonder what they're giving, what the prize is in for winning this.
I've got no idea. It'll probably be a similar.
Probably something awesome.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of quite a bit of money.
Yeah,
and then there'll be probably a scuff controller and some G Fuel on the line as well.
Dude, I need it for the tournament. I'm gonna go Chicago. Shout out to Chicago over there on 3rd Street. Get you a dog.
So you're going to Chicago to beat New York?
Yeah, sure am.
Okay, so
I think the substitution is gonna. I mean, they're probably grinding pretty hard, practicing together right now, but there's also travel involved. We'll see. We'll see. I think Chicago is gonna get it done.
Okay, so then elimination round 5.
Yeah, let's do that first.
For me personally, I have Dallas Empire against New York. I think you have Ultra against Chicago.
Yep. Chi-Town and Toronto, they're kind of close too. It's gonna be tight. I'm gonna take Optic. Might go Team Optic winning the
New York.
whole losers bracket.
I'm taking New York.
Okay.
So,
what are you doing?
And we will skip up a little bit to the winners final.
You doing 3-2 or 3, or what do you think?
I went 3-2 New York.
Okay. I'm doing 3-2 as well. Over Toronto.
Okay. So now we have the winners final, which for me is Atlanta FaZe against Toronto Ultra, and yours is
Dallas, hometown boys.
FaZe Dallas. Okay.
Huge.
So for me, it's fairly simple. FaZe 3-1.
3-1. Okay. I think I'm gonna take Dallas over FaZe. Big upset.
Okay. Wow.
I wanted to see your face. No, I'm not doing that. FaZe 3-0. They're not even gonna lose a game. They're not even gonna lose a game.
I mean,
in the major,
if you say so, but
yeah.
I mean, that's going to be tough when it comes to the major final, and you'll see why. So elimination final, we'll talk about first. Obviously, Toronto Ultra. For me, it's Toronto Ultra against New York Subliners. For you, it's now Dallas against Optic, correct?
See, I went back and I changed that. I'm sorry.
So you're now ruining the whole thing, Monk.
The whole thing. No.
Did you change?
I had Toronto winning. I switched it 3-2. It's gonna be a nail biter. Toronto wins. Elimination round 5. Okay. Gonna beat Chicago.
So you've got
Dallas
Ultra
versus Ultra. Yep.
Against Dallas here.
Sunday. Yeah. And I think Toronto might win this one. Toronto, Dallas.
Toronto?
And then it's gonna be Toronto FaZe final.
See, this is where it's really interesting, Monks, because I've got exactly the same final as you do.
But
for
different
the major.
path.
But on a very different path indeed. I've got Toronto Ultra beating New York in the elimination final 3-1. And then we come to the major final. This is a best of 9.
Whew!
So instead of the usual best of 5,
yeah,
got best of 9 here.
Bonkers.
How one-sided do you think it's going to be for FaZe?
I don't know, dude. That's crazy. So they have to win 5.
They have to win 5 maps.
That's a lot, dude. This is a lot of games this weekend.
Yeah, it's a huge match. I love major weekends in the CDL.
Huge, dude. And it's all
They
this.
are
So
amazing.
imagine going to this. They selling a couple brewskis in there, you think?
Oh yeah.
Gotta have some concessions, some
I mean,
nachos.
I'm disappointed that we're probably not going to see one this year. We're
What do you
probably
mean?
not going to see an in-person LAN this year.
I thought this what this
I
is.
don't even think champs. No, there's no crowd going to be there.
Oh, so that's a huge letdown. And that
Yeah.
might change my bracket a little bit because I thought the hometown boys were going to get some love around here. All right.
Unfortunately, nothing there.
Because I was just going to say, I think Vector, they're probably going to send us out, no? Do some reporting?
I mean, I wish.
Talk to the people.
Okay, we're speaking directly to the owners of Vector. If people can go to champs, you have to send us, right?
We have to go as press.
As press, yeah, we got to go to champs.
We gotta go as press.
Not
baby.
in those sunglasses, you're not getting in.
Are you kidding? A Mountain Dew in my hand? I'm there, dude.
Monks, what are you saying for the major final? What's your prediction?
All right.
How many games do you think?
Take 95 right down the way, phase. But how many games is... You have Toronto as well?
I do have Toronto in the final, yes.
Okay. I'm leaning towards 3-2. Honestly, I think they might get a couple. It's a marathon, this one. 9? Best of 9? I'm going to go 5-3. That's what I'm doing. 5-3.
5-3. Wow,
Yeah.
You think it's going to be a real close one. Okay.
Okay.
See, for me, I've gone 5-1.
5-1.
I think Toronto will win a map, but I just don't think I don't even think they're close. I think FaZe are just so good right now.
That's right.
No one's going to stop them.
Right down 95.
And that sums it up. So for both of us, shockingly, we have Atlanta FaZe winning the major.
I got to submit my prediction, dude.
So we'll go ahead.
Locked it in.
And submit the bracket. We're ready to lock it in. Huge weekend coming up.
That's going to be awesome, dude. And all that's on YouTube, right?
All is it's live on YouTube on the Call of Duty League channel. So be sure to check it out. It's going to be a hell of a weekend of games. Starts on Thursday, runs all the way through to Sunday evening. So
dope.
Should be a fun one.
I did not like. Let me touch on the. I watched a couple. The announcers like green screen. Their body looks like weird because I think the green screen,
a little bit.
You know what I'm talking about? Though,
I mean, my favorite announcers are Merc and Maven, and it's not even close. I mean, Merc and Maven are just the best duo out there. I love them. And I mean, they work so well together because you've got Maven, who's just kind of a bit of an idiot and just yelling all the time, and then you got Merc, who's a former CDL champion, who's kind of talks a bit of sense.
Perfect.
So
just like you and I.
Together. Yeah, exactly. You're the one yelling, and I'm the one talking sense.
Yes. Exactly.
That's exactly how it is, actually. Okay, so we've got a couple of minutes left before we wrap up today.
I can't believe how fast this hour went by.
And it always goes so quickly, Monk.
I was ready. I'm ready to go for another 20.
I know. Same.
You want to see
maybe
something?
we could. Oh god. Oh, you got the Vector shirt on. Very nice. Very nice.
I don't know if you could tell through the camera. That's a pink guy.
It's pink?
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Black and pink.
I might have to look into that.
Promo code. We got a couple promo codes.
It's code. What Gummy Apparel is code Vector.
Yes, VK
as a word.
TR.
I think Gummy Apparel might be the whole word.
Gummer's the whole word. The other promos though are the VK.
The other promos which you got obviously for
Jerky Pro.
Jerky Pro.
Shout out to those guys. They make some good jerk.
They make some great jerky, and they were just having a huge Jerky Day sale the other day as well, which unfortunately I just wasn't able to snag up any jerky.
Yeah, I saw that. They got a good
kind of disappointed about
online presence, those guys.
They do. They do.
They're doing
Okay, so just to run you down through all the sponsors, obviously we've got Fatal Grip, which is code VKTR for 10% off.
We need to get you some of that. They should send you one out, man. See if you know.
Some of the Fatal Grips.
You need to, is that on the sticks, right?
I am listening. Yeah, it is.
Is that
probably use them to stop the wear on them?
Is it like an extender? Because I know they have extenders on the.
I don't think so. I think they're just like
Oh, like a little cover.
different feel. It's a different. Yeah, it's like a cover for the
Okay.
for
Gotcha.
the stick.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
obviously, then Jerky Pro, as we mentioned, code VKTR for a discount.
VKT, a little
We've got
discount.
Rogue Energy, which use code Vector as a whole.
Okay.
Use that for a discount on Rogue Energy. Some really good gaming drinks as well. A little bit of a different one to the G Fuel, but we don't mention that around these parts. We're Rogue Energy all the way. And then we obviously have Gummy Apparel, which is code VKTR for 10% off. Which you can get your Vector caps, you can get your Vector hoodies, which I'm not wearing mine today because it's actually in the laundry. But yeah, plenty of Vector merchandise. Feel free to head over there. Got some really nice merch on there for sale. And one thing I'll mention, obviously, we're still looking for some Apex and Valorant content creators. Obviously, Valorant's our newest addition to our roster. We've got 3 signings so far. We just added our 3rd player today. We're still looking for about 3 to 4 more players.
Yeah, because what you
Valorant,
need 5 for is a 5v5.
You need
right?
5 for 5 for a full
squad.
Full squad, but I mean,
ideally 6, and then we get one on the
ideally
bench.
we want 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And these are content creators at the moment. Anyway, it might enter a couple of tournaments like a couple of our content creators do on the Call of Duty side.
That's right. Shout out to you,
myself included. So yeah, we're looking for a couple of those, and then obviously Apex. We're always looking to expand our Apex team as well. So if you're an Apex player and you want to be involved in an organization like ours, feel free to hit us up on our socials, which are Vector LLC on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook as well.
We also have a Discord,
and then obviously
too.
YouTube.
So, yeah. Get into the comments.
Get into the comments. Let us know if you want to be part of Vector. I think that's all for us today. I think I've run out of things to talk about.
You got any closing?
It's been a hell of a week. It's been a hell of a week, and we've got a huge weekend of Call of Duty coming up this weekend. Starting on Thursday with obviously the CDL / Midnight Gaming's free Trios tourney.
Trios.
So if you want to run a tournament, it's a free tourney to enter. Get your trio together and play. It's going to be a fun one. Monks is already ready to go drop into the gulag and
let's go. Let's get it.
What do you
got? What's your socials, bud? Where can they find
my socials are Illing96 on Twitter and TikTok, and Vector_Illing96 on Twitch.
Awesome. When was that? 8 o'clock normally during the week?
Yeah, usually around 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I haven't been streaming that much over the last week.
How's work been?
I've been dealing with some other stuff. Work's been fine.
Okay. Okay. Nice, dude.
And Monks' socials are?
Kids are doing pretty good on the squad?
I don't deal with them anymore. Yeah, they're alright. I just let them play.
Monks_blood on everything. Monks_blood. Got a lot going on this week. I don't know when the stream might be. Besides tonight.
Well, I know that I've got to do.
We got a lot going on.
There's a resub that you're gonna get as soon as we get off this podcast.
Shout out.
I think it's my year anniversary.
And then
I think it might be my year.
Whoa.
Subscribing to you.
Holy. Been a year already. All right, guys. Hit us up on YouTube, like and subscribe, all that beautiful things. It helps us a lot.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week. Cheers.
Peace.